Bryce Hall is an idiot, and we got a whole buttload of information to unpack here, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to jump right into it. First thing I want to talk about, and I won't spend too long on it because it's not the main point of the video, is like a couple weeks ago, the Sway Boys, which is basically Bryce Hall and his buddies, they basically just mobbed and beat the shit out of some dude. I don't know the full story, because it seemed like they hashed it out towards the end, and it wasn't that big of a deal. But I feel like it's worth noting. Nothing too much to worry about. I just thought it was something worth bringing up. That this was only a couple weeks ago that he was involved in a mobbing of some dude. Now to get to the real point of this video. Now to get into the pig's anus of this video. Now the other day, Bryce was sitting down at a restaurant, minding his own business, and apparently he was vaping, as all cool guys do. And the restaurant worker walked up to him and asked him to kindly stop vaping because now if you're as uneducated as me, you won't know that it's actually prohibited to vape in restaurants and bars all across California ever since 2016. So the guy tells him to stop. He doesn't stop, allegedly. Prohibited, which means not allowed. And if you're like Bryce, you didn't know that. And then this ensues. Now I know it's hard to tell, but Bryce is the one with the long white sleeve shirt.
Oh my god.
And he's the one doing the ass kicking, as you can clearly tell. It looks like multiple restaurant workers were trying to stop it and break it up. It looks like even some civilians were trying to stop it. Causes a huge commotion just because he was stubborn and he didn't stop vaping when he's supposed to. Nice one, Bryce. You sure got him there. The video just continues on with some lady trying to put him in his place and then him back and calling her a Karen for... Now, if I was him, I'd be pretty embarrassed to be in this situation. I mean, you just got tackled by a bunch of these restaurant workers for just being a stubborn asshole, really. Or actually, if I was him, I would have just stopped vaping. Or actually, even further, I wouldn't have even been vaping. But I mean, if he listened to the worker and followed the rules, he'd look like a pussy. So, he did the right thing, actually. I stand corrected. He didn't look like a pussy. He broke all the rules and just started a fight. He did the right thing, actually. He doesn't look like a pussy. Good for him. That's the only video there is. And then TMZ reports that apparently the dude broke his hand, but he probably did that punching Bryce in his perfect jawline. Shit is like stone. And BuzzFeed News wrote an article about it and got Bryce Hall's side of the story. And it just sounds really dumb. It sounds so idiotic. In the article, he tries to defend himself in saying that the restaurant workers took his credit card and refused to give it back. But then immediately after, he says that the manager of the restaurant grabbed him to physically shove him out of the restaurant. It just sounds dumb as fuck. Why would they, if they're trying to kick you out, why would they keep your credit card? Why wouldn't they just give you the credit card and kick your ass out? Why would they try to keep you there and then immediately afterward kick you out? Like, it makes no sense. I'm in no place to say what and what happened, but I will say this story sounds fake because it sounds so dumb. It sounds like something he made up on the spot. Yeah, they took my credit card so I couldn't leave, and then they tried to kick me out. Like, those are two conflicting things. If they wanted to kick you out, they wouldn't have taken their credit card. And if they wanted to keep you there, they wouldn't have tried to kick you out physically. Like, if you're gonna lie and make up a fake story, at least do a better job than this, than just completely contradicting yourself. Bryce tried to say that the manager started the fight when he grabbed him to kick him out, which it makes even less sense, because I feel like if you're breaking the rules of this place and you're pissing off, the other customers, I feel like they have a right to kick you out of their restaurant. You're just completely breaking the rules. So I feel like, what else are they supposed to do? They're not gonna let you keep eating. They're obviously gonna kick you out. Oh, you wanna keep vaping and disturbing the customers around you? Go ahead, continue doing that. Please ruin our business and run it into the ground. I'd love that. Like, obviously not. They're gonna kick you the fuck out. And even if it was true that the restaurant workers were the first one to start the fight, the only proof he has of that is an Instagrammer who took this video. But when sending the video to Bryce, he asked for a shout out. Also, he reaches out and by saying thanks for being the bigger man, which is just not true at all. Since the man asked for a shout out to send him this video, he's definitely just trying to snuggle up to him to get more clout. So I wouldn't trust anything this clout gobbler has to say. He's definitely just sucking his dick, playing with his balls, and fingering his butthole just to get more clout. Now, Bryce tweeted this yesterday in wake of this situation, and he said, "Irrelevant creators keep my name in their mouth to get their social blades green for once. It's so sad, but do whatever to pay your bills, I guess." Now, this really fucking bothers me, because the lack of self-awareness in this situation is fucking crazy. I want you guys to weigh out these situations. Someone making a video criticizing what Bryce Hall did wrong, or Bryce Hall vaping in a restaurant when it's prohibited and starting a fight with the restaurant worker because of it. Weigh out those things. Which one do you think is worse? You guys can weigh it out and decide what you think is the problem in this situation. Commentary channels or assaulting a waiter trying to do his job. If you said the commentary channels is the problem here, you're correct. I'm a part of the problem too. I mean, how could I? How could I make a video criticizing Bryce Hall for being such an idiot when he's an idiot? Like, how could I? Obviously, he's the good person in this situation. That waiter wasn't a person. He wasn't a human with his own feelings and emotions and with a job he's trying to get done. That's not the problem here. Who cares? He shouldn't have enforced the rules. Doesn't he know that Bryce Hall needs to vape everywhere and break rules as he pleases? It's just the law. Clearly, I'm joking, but if you agreed with me there, you're a fucking idiot and you are a part of the problem. Also, I'd like to say, I'm not making money off these videos. They ain't paying my bills. I'm doing this to inform people and call you out for being a fucking idiot, Bryce. Plain and simple.